Oh, number 444, my gorgeous Sagittarini, this is your number when it comes to the months of November 2024. You know what that means. It means that you're gonna be intuitively guided throughout the months of November like never before. It means that before the end of November, okay, you are going to have a big, massive, enormous a spiritual awakening. This spiritual awakening is going to change your life forever. And yes, you are gonna find yourself on this crossroads, towards the end of the months, which you are going to absolutely love. Number 444 also means, my gorgeous Sagittarini, listen to me very carefully. It means that you are going to make a major discovery. You are going to have a major discovery within the first 10 days of November. We are in November now because I'm a little bit late with my readings. Sorry about that, my gorgeous Sagittarini. But within the first 10 days of November, you are already going to make a huge, massive discovery. Okay, number 444 is the actual sacred number. This is the sacred number, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You need to understand its power. So already within the first 10 days of November, you are going to make basically what number 444 means is that, number one, you are going to make a huge discovery this month, a life-changing discovery, which is almost instantly going to start changing things for you because you're going to go into this mode of this contemplation. So you are going to make a huge discovery, number one, and you are going to, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you are going to have this major idea. You are going to have this major idea, and you are going to do something about that idea before the end of this month. On the very I will talk about it a little bit later, but you will do something about this idea before the end of this month. So let me go back to talk about the first 10 days of November. You are literally, it's to do with a certain person here. One particular person is going to play a really huge role when it comes to all this within the first 10 days of November. Somebody who you like, somebody who you not like a fancy somebody who you respect, somebody who you respect. There you go. This is how I see this person. Somebody who is very kind of somebody who is really good with their own structure in life, and somebody who has got things in control in their life. I'm not saying that you don't have things in control in your life, please don't get me wrong, but I'm just trying to kind of make you aware who this is going to be, as somebody who is very responsible in life. And this is how you see this person, powerful in so many different ways. You're either gonna be talking to that particular person within the first 10 days of November, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You're either gonna be talking to that person, or you either gonna be thinking about that person, or you either gonna be focusing on that person within the first 10 days of November. Maybe you're just gonna be reading something about that person, some kind of a message that person sent you, or maybe you're just gonna be looking at a photo of that person. Maybe you're just gonna be speaking to that person literally. It really depends. I don't want this to be too confusing, but somehow through that particular person, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you are really going to know exactly within the first 10 days of November what exactly do you need to focus on. You will know through this person what exactly do you need to focus on, or through this person, because of this person, you will start focusing on something really specific, okay? And then you are going to start exploring something, and then you are going to make a major discovery. Oh my God, whatever you're gonna discover, whatever you're gonna find out, oh my God, it's really gonna to elevate you, and it's going to make you feel really curious, and you're going to have these new ideas. So actually, you know, this is already going to start these new ideas here within the first 10 days of November. So it's not only one idea, but you've got more than one idea, which are going to be so important when it comes to your personal transformation this month it's about to bring you. Okay, so you are going to become curious about these new ideas, and you will understand clearly that a whole new phase of your life it's about to begin. And this is why you will know this, because you're not going to be able to stop thinking about what are you going to discover whatsoever. There is something deep within you are going to feel, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you've never felt before. This feeling, this emotion, it's kind of making you aware of the fact that you are ready for the brand new journey in your life. Something major, it's about to begin with this. So not only this person here, it's going to play a huge role when it comes to you focusing on something to start with, but you're also going to make this huge discovery. And you're going to become very curious about something, about starting something, about doing something. Oh my God, you're going to elevate, my gorgeous Sagittarini. I haven't seen you like this in a while now, which is absolutely brilliant. You need to understand when something elevates you like this, when something inspires you like this, you heal yourself instantly. You start the process of healing. So therefore, it means that, you know, from this moment onwards, you're going to be able to feel how much more energy you have, not only like a mental, but also like a mental and physical and even spiritual energy. There are lots of things that are going to come to you after this moment in time that you haven't done, like in spiritual terms, for example. You know, so this is always a great sign of your personal awakening indeed. So now, so you're going to become very curious about something here, to the point where you're going to have all sorts of ideas, because you will want to start something. You will want to kind of start something immediately, start doing something immediately here. So you're not going to be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. And you know, this is how you will know that the whole new phase in your life, it's about to begin seriously, because you will not be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. So you are going to kind of realize, you're suddenly going to start realizing why you felt so disconnected lately. You know, you're going to start realizing so much. When it comes to that contemplation, it's going to be a little bit of a contemplation. It's going to be like a little bit of a hermit mode. Everything is going to start making sense. Why you felt so kind of, you know, disconnected lately as well. Everything is going to start making sense purely because of the way you are going to feel. Our passion is our guiding light. I'm always saying this, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Our passion is our guiding light. You are having a major realignment in your life right now. So it's not only about you having this contemplation, a little bit of a hermit mode. You're going to realize, oh my God, why you felt a little bit disconnected, because something else was waiting for you. And this is it right now. And so you're also going to realize when it comes to that contemplation, you know, that you need to be very practical. You need to be very practical about how you're going to proceed with this. This is important. Okay, you need to be very practical about how you're going to proceed with this at this stage of your life. It's like about having a sensible approach. Okay, it's about having a sensible approach. And I know that this may sound a little bit weird, but it's a lot to do, of course, with what exactly is going to be going on in your mind at the time when you are having this major contemplation. My advice is absolutely 1,000,000% go for it. go for it. This is going to change your entire life, but you need to understand that this is the beginning of a really beautiful journey, a very special journey. It's not only about the months of November, but it's also the months of December. It's going to be all about, all about, this, really, to be quite honest with you. So the second important date that I would like to talk to you about is going to be the 11th of November. On the 11th of November, it is going to be the beginning of a little unexpected change in your life. Oh God, okay, you are going to feel a little bit frustrated because I think that you will be on the 11th of November, or it's around the 11th of November, there is a certain message that you are going to be maybe waiting for, a certain information you will be waiting for, maybe you're going to be waiting for a certain progress. The bottom line is that you are going to be expecting some kind of a message here. And that message is something is going to be delayed. Something is going to be delayed. And this is the beginning of an unexpected change in your life on the 11th of November, or at around the 11th of November. And you are going to feel like this lack of appreciation. Like maybe somebody is not appreciating you. You're gonna feel like exactly like where your energy is maybe being wasted and things like that. But then again, almost instantly, you will actually find this really beneficial. You know why? When it comes to the beginning of this unexpected change, you are actually going to, you need to understand, no, I shouldn't have said like that, sorry. I apologize. On the 11th of November, yes, it is going to be the beginning of an unexpected change in your life. Something is going to be delayed. Something is going to be slowed down. You are going to feel a little bit frustrated, my gorgeous Sagittarini. But then at the same time, you just need to understand that this element, this part of your life, it's extremely important for you to carry on with. You must not make an impulsive mistake here whatsoever, because there are going to be all sorts of things on your mind. The fact that you are going to have the beginning of a little unexpected change, the fact that something is going to be slowed down, the fact that something is going to be delayed, the fact that something is still not happening, that you're waiting and expecting certain news, certain information, certain message, it doesn't matter. This is all a very important sign for you that you need to keep on being persistent with this. You need to keep on being persistent with this. Do not make an impulsive mistake, because this part of your life is more important when it comes to everything else than you can possibly imagine. Right now, this is not going to be obvious. Only at around the mid-December, this is going to be obvious. At around the mid-December, this is going to be obvious. Not right now. Because at around the mid-December, you are going to find yourself on this major, super major crossroads. And now, by the time you get to the mid-December, you will see the way this is going to unfold. Those crossroads would be impossible for you. It would be impossible for you to take the right path if you do not carry on with this. So do not make an impulsive mistake. You need to understand this. The moment in time you find out something is delayed, and the moment in time you're a little bit frustrated, I really hope that you're going to see this reading on time. I really do, because this is a clear sign and clear indication for you. What exactly do you need to carry on with and be persistent about? Very important. You need to continue with some kind of effort here instead of making some kind of impulsive mistake. I really hope I'm clear here. I know sometimes my readings are really confusing, but this is actually a really important stage of your life. And also when it comes to the 13th of November, for example, when it comes to the 13th of November, my gorgeous Sagittarini, there is a very important reunion going to happen. Some kind of a reunion is going to happen, and you and somebody really nice, and I'm not talking about ex-lover or something like that. I'm talking about like a friend or like a family member, somebody really nice, a really nice person, and somebody who you haven't seen in a while, somebody you haven't seen in ages, and this person was an integral part of your spiritual journey like a long time ago, but you're still like kind of really really great, really good, you know. So this is either a family member, or it's like a very, very much so like an old friend, that became like a family member. So there is going to be some kind of reunion that is going to happen between you and that person. And maybe you're not even going to see each other physically. Maybe you're going to be talking with the text messages, maybe you're going to be talking through an email. It really depends. But the bottom line is that that person is going to play a huge role when it comes to you opening your mind. That person is going to play a major role when it comes to you opening your mind, and when it comes to you needing to listen with your heart, because there is something that you're going to find out through that person. What do you need to look into deeper in your life? And once you find this out, once you realize this, you're not going to make unwise plans. Okay, there are certain plans that you're going to decide to change. There's certain plans that you're going to decide to cancel because they are going to be unwise. Okay, so this is what you're going to find out through this friend, my gorgeous Sagittarius. So this is why this is so important. Or friend, or like a family member. But also, when it comes to this person, I really like this person immensely. That particular person. It's somebody who lived their lives on their own accord, somebody who lives their life in their own way. And this person, it's always inspiring you because it's something to do with that particular person's lifestyle. Every now and then you have got people that are absolutely amazing, and they just live life on their own terms, you know, like something that this person is doing is really unique to other people. And I really love that individuality, and their energy is just so powerful, like always, so refreshing, so inspiring. And this person is always inspiring you, and there is something that person is going to offer to you as well. And this some kind of offer you are going to have from that person. And first of all, when you have that offer, you're going to think like, yeah, I'm not too sure. But then later on, within the next few days, you are going to talk to other people in your life, and because you're going to feel more and more about that offer, what that person offered you. And I think it's something to do with the lifestyle and things like that. That offer, something that will affect your lifestyle almost immediately, but it's something that you really want. But this in itself comes with some kind of a risk for you to take. But then again, sometimes we do need to take a risk in this life. I know that within the next few days you're going to be talking to other people, because you're not going to be able to kind of forget about it whatsoever, and then you're going to realize, you know, that this is something that you really, really want to do. And my advice is absolutely go for it. I mean, spiritually, this is going to be brilliant for you. But in terms of lifestyle, you're most certainly heading towards the right direction with this. Okay, very, very important to mention. And also, my gorgeous Sagittarini, the next important date is going to be on the 18th of November. On the 18th of November, you are, okay, I don't want to be a dark lala, but on the 18th of November, or at around the 18th of November, somebody is going to disagree with you. There is just a little bit of disagreement you are going to have, or at around the 18th of November, like nothing major, but I just really do not like this person. I don't like this person, really. I know it's like somebody who, I don't know how to put this. I don't want to be like a dark lala, but it's like somebody who I don't like, and somebody I don't really trust this person, because somebody who's like a little bit lazy, and somebody who's like a little bit dishonest, and somebody who's not very honest, and somebody who's like kind of not who you think that person is, you know. And sometimes when you're around that person, you know that you don't feel comfortable. You know that you know this person for a considerable amount of time, but you just still don't kind of feel comfortable around that person, how you feel comfortable with other people. When we know certain people for like a certain amount of time, the longer we know people, the more comfortable we feel. But there should be a red flag if we know somebody for a very long time and we still don't feel comfortable. But it depends who this is, and it depends, you know, sometimes we decide to ignore this red flag because we just do it because of, you know, personal reasons. But I just need you to kind of understand that certain things have crossed your mind already about this particular person here kind of not being honest. And also there is going to be disagreement, like you two gonna have like a little bit of disagreement, nothing major, but somehow you will realize that this person is like kind of having a negative impact on your life, and this particular person is like kind of preventing you to move forward in your life. But only now you're gonna realize this. Only now you're gonna realize this, you know. So now it's really entirely up to you whether you're gonna like walk away from this person or whether you're gonna like kind of accept that aspect of that person and of yourself, the way you respond to this person. But once you accept this aspect, then you just always need to consciously be aware of it. So it's dangerous because sometimes even subconsciously we are affected and we do things without even realizing, and then we get used to it, and then we are cutting the corners in life where we shouldn't be cutting the corners in life. And with that I mean we become indecisive about obvious things that we should do, because subconsciously there is always an element of us that is like kind of keeping us back, you know. So this is why this is like really entirely down to you. What are you gonna do with this when it comes to this particular person? It's really up to individuals to decide. But the bottom line is around the 18th of November, you this is actually whatever you're gonna have a disagreement about, this is gonna be a sign that what exactly do you have to commit yourself to. So actually, I know this is gonna sound weird, I'm really sorry, but this disagreement, it's going to work in your favor. I told you it's not going to be major, it's not going to be huge. The more major and the more huge thing when it comes to this situation, it's going to be the fact that you're going to realize that this person has been restricting you to do what you want to do. But only now, boom, you're going to realize this, and you're going to hopefully, you are going to, of course, snap out of it. But the bottom line is that already there is a realignment going on within you, because at the end of that disagreement, at the end of that argument, you're not going to be down, you're not going to be sad, you're not going to be like, ooh, negative, you're not going to be crying or anything like that. In fact, within the next few days, you're going to become extremely excited to commit yourself to taking this challenge on. You're going to become very excited to commit yourself to take some kind of a challenge on that has been challenging you for the last 7 months as well. This has been on your mind. It's something that has been on your mind for the last 7 months. But the bottom line is you will realize that you need to take this challenge on, where this challenging situation where you will realize that for a while you're going to need to be a part of some kind of a competition, but it's not the actual competition, but it feels like a competition. Do you understand what I mean? So you will decide to commit yourself to take this challenge on, where for the next for a little while you're gonna feel like you're part of the competition, but this is not a competition, but it's gonna feel like it. And this is why this was putting you off, and the reason why this is going to be so important for you, because this is going to be highly transformative the moment in time you actually do this, because you are it's not about this competition or what's going to feel like competition being extremely successful or non-successful. No, baby, no, it is not about this competition or what's going to feel like competition. It's about an opportunity you are going to have, otherwise you would never ever have. There will be major opportunity that you are going to have through this process. You really need to understand how important this is going to be. And sometimes, yes, before something major happens, before something major takes place in our lives, we do have a challenge. We do have a challenge, and this is the way it is. I think it's a lot to do with the balance, but it's down to us, how open-minded we are going to be, and how much we are willing to accept, you know, when it comes to these challenges in life. So this is why I need you to be so smart here. This major opportunity you are going to have when it comes to this opportunity is going to be so major, so big, and you will have that within the next few months. This opportunity is going to be so big that you will decide, honestly, you will feel like you want to have a party. You will feel like you want to celebrate. You will feel like you want to have a party. Don't forget to invite me to your party. Can you imagine me on parties? Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, don't forget to invite me. Yeah, now honestly, you will feel like you want to have a party, how happy you are going to be when you have this major opportunity. Oh my God, absolutely brilliant. The next important date, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's gonna be on the 21st of November. The next important date is gonna be on the 21st of November. And let me tell you here that, oh God, I'm gonna knock my wing off. on the 21st of November. So remember, I told you that you're going to have this idea. Do you remember when I said you're going to have a major idea, yeah? On the 21st of November, you're going to have a major idea. On the 28th, around the 21st of November, you're going to have this brilliant idea. There is something going to be on your mind. You know, when it comes to this idea, you are going to have this brilliant idea and you will want to find out something. When it comes to this idea, you know, you will want to kind of like really go deeper into something, find out a little bit more. So on the 21st of November or at around the 21st of November, you're going to have this amazing idea. But it's also going to happen at around the time when you have this, you know, someone in your life, it's going to be going through something so good, so brilliant. Someone is going to have a brilliant news themselves. Someone is going to have an amazing news. Somebody who's very close to you. Somebody who's so close to you that you yourself are going to be so happy when you hear what happened to that person. So somebody very close to you, extremely close to you, something major is going to happen to them, something really good. Maybe you were even worrying about this person for a while. There were elements of you maybe worrying about this person for a while, and something really great is going to happen to that person that you were worrying about. So it's either your family member or either your friend, but it was somebody who you were really like kind of worrying about for a while or worrying about lately, and something really good is going to happen to them, and you're going to feel as happy like if it would happen to you. Bless your heart. I love you for this, and it clearly shows what a type of person you are, but it's also showing as well at the same time that it's somebody very close to you. So you're gonna feel happy here. Double whammy, to be quite honest, because on the at around the 21st of November, it's not only positive news about somebody like kind of important to you in your life, but also you are going to have a great, amazing idea yourself also. This idea, these feelings, these emotions, this energy is going to trigger you. It's going to trigger something within you. It's going to awaken you. It's going to play its important role in your life. It's going to play an important role on your spiritual journey. Oh my God. If this doesn't open your mind, my gorgeous Sagittarini, I don't know what will. You're going to have a major idea. You're going to have a brilliant idea. Seriously. You're going to have a brilliant idea, and you will know exactly that there is something that you're going to need to little fly walking. Hello. There's going to be something that there is going to be instantly something that you need to look into, but you need to understand that you have to follow your intuition, because your intuition is going to be like your guiding light, like the biggest mama ever. You have to follow your intuition, because this is going to be brilliant for when it comes to finances. This is going to be brilliant when it comes to your finances and especially when it comes to like some kind of a long-term success. So you're going to secure something major in your future through this opportunity. Something major is going to be secured for in your future, you know. But also at the same time, it's like really, you have to follow your intuition, because you know it's really kind of going to, you know, you will be so much happier. This is going to bring so much. I mean, come on, it's got lots of elements of things that you always wanted to do for a very long time. So that's why you're going to be reminded of your childhood, of memories. This is all going to remind you of the certain memories in life, you know. But on another hand, it's going to be extremely successful for you, my gorgeous Sagittarini, because it's going to bring so much happiness, so much pleasure, you know, and positive energy into your life. Come on. Of course, this is going to be really important, my gorgeous Sagittarini, like absolutely brilliant. And I will tell you a little bit more about it before I say this. So that's going to be on the 21st of November. Then on the 28th, around the 25th of November, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you are going to have such a pleasant surprise. You are going to have a pleasant surprise because, you know, you will realize there was some kind of compromise that you've made a while back, and it wasn't looking good. It was looking most of the time like you've almost regretted that you've made that compromise. It hasn't been looking good for a while. Only now, for the first time ever, you are going to become aware of the fact that you made some kind of a very successful compromise in the past, and that's the one that you've been worrying about lately, and now you're gonna feel very, very happy. And you made that compromise in your past, maybe within the last few months. You know, there was a certain negative change in circumstances you've had. Maybe it could have even happened within the last year, and you had to make a compromise, and so far it wasn't looking good. So far there was nothing kind of positive that came out of it, that it was obvious like it's gonna be now. But this is a lot to do with a certain news that you are going to have, certain information, and this is really kind of going to surprise you. It's going to blow you away. So you will know that you made a really, really successful compromise. You know, why is this important? You know, why is this important? It's important because it's going to give you this energy, it's going to give you confidence, it's going to give you power, it's going to give you courage to follow your vision, to follow your vision. You will know which vision I'm talking about, of course, and especially by the time you get to the 29th of November. What a big mama! That by the time you get to the 29th of November, you see where all this is leading to. Do you see this? On the 21st of November, or around the 21st of November, this mind-blowing idea, and then you're going to have this like a surprising situation, this information where you knew, where you're going to find out that you've made a successful compromise. So this is all which is going to give you courage and energy to follow your vision. You see how much is happening. This is crazy. It's happening. This is crazy. And by the time you get to the 29th of November, which is going to be the biggest mama ever, only on the 29th of November, you are going to make a major step. You're going to make a first move when it comes to that idea. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Only on the 29th of November, you will do something major when it comes to that idea. There is a certain step that you are going going to make. There is a certain move that you're going to make. I see this as a bold move, my gorgeous Sagittarini, but also at the same time, it's like you're gonna feel so passionate about it, like, oh my God. And yes, you are gonna be worrying. You are gonna be worrying. You know, on half of you, it's gonna feel so passionate, so excited, like, woo. And then half of you, again, it's gonna be like worried, because you will know by making this step that you're gonna do something major, something big, something enormous. You will know as soon as you make this move that there is no way back, but you're gonna love this, because you will know that this is going to start the process where you are gonna start moving on with your life, and you are gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But no, baby, no. You need to be open-minded. You need to be open-minded. You need to remember that now it's time to take a leap of faith, my gorgeous Sagittarini. You are going to make such a major decision, oh my God. And you need to trust me. You need to trust me that this is like something major you're gonna do when it comes to that idea. And I tell you, exactly 17 days later, 17 days later, or around 17 days later, you're gonna find out the whole new world through this. You're gonna find out there is so much more to this than what you've actually thought. Even more prospects, even more possibilities. Oh my God. Absolutely brilliant. And also, my gorgeous Sagittarini, when it comes to those of you being in relationships, so I'm going to talk about relationships a little bit now. When it comes to those of you who are in relationships, you know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you that there is something that you and your partner have been waiting for a while. A certain news, a certain message, and certain information, something that you both knew you had to be really, really patient about. So both of your patience is about to pay off. There is something really specific, my gorgeous Sagittarini, that you have been waiting, you and your partner. And this is again to do with both of you following your vision. At around the 16th and the 17th and the 18th of November, at around the 16th, 17th and the 18th of November, this is when you are both going to have this surprising news, surprising message, and you are both gonna be so happy, because now you're both gonna find yourself at such an important stage of your life where you're gonna be able to follow your vision, something that you're both of you so passionate about indeed. But I also need you to understand that there is something maybe that your partner will be going through. There is something maybe a little bit negative that your partner will be going through, and there is, you know, it's to do with like your partner's emotions, and maybe it's to do with something that your partner is going through. There is something that your partner is going to hear, a certain information, and it's really going to make your partner feel like a little bit down and a little bit sad. So I just need you to be aware of this, that your partner will be going through something, and then if you can like really maybe surprise your partner with a little gift, because that's always a positive energy. Or maybe you can just take your partner out somewhere with you, if you can take your partner somewhere to visit the nature, because the nature has got like such a beautiful impact on our lives and our emotions that can sometimes be a little bit blocked, you know, because it really depends what's going on in our lives and the way people are like internally, of course. But I just need you to kind of understand that I just really feel that nature, reconnecting with nature, it's going to be so kind of important for your partner to kind of feel better. And also, do not ignore this amazing idea your partner is going to have. Please, your partner is going to have an amazing idea how to speed something up as well. Don't ignore this idea. This idea is going to seem like ridiculous to start with. But then the more you think about it, the more you're going to realize, well, we've got nothing to lose, you know. So I strongly suggest you to go for it, indeed. And those of you, my gorgeous Sagittarini, who are single and ready to, hello baby, hello love, Mr. Lover, lover. No, those of you who are single and ready to, Mr. Lover, lover. No, just joking. Those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you know what? You are going to make such an important decision to go somewhere. And you're really going to surprise yourself with this, just suddenly. I think that you're going to be speaking to somebody really close to you, as some kind of a friend of yours, or like a family member. And maybe you're going to say that you are like a little bit lonely. Maybe you're going to say like you're ready to kind of let somebody into your life, blah, blah, blah. And it's all going to come to this where you will be speaking to somebody who you really get on with, you know, somebody who you really love, and that person loves you. It's either family member, it's either one of your best friends, and this person, it's like really kind of, through this person you're going to be inspired to kind of go out there and have some fun, because there is some kind of there is some kind of like, there is something that this person is going to tell you, and through this person you're going to realize that you're ready, you know, to kind of go out and have some fun. Because I do know that you have been thinking about these things, and you have been thinking about doing something or going somewhere, and you didn't do anything about it. Something that you have been so indecisive about, but you know that you need to do this in order to maybe meet someone. So now I'm just realizing that only now you're reaching this stage of your life where you are actually literally ready. So you are gonna decide to go somewhere where you've never been before, or where you haven't been in a very long time, or to do something that you haven't done in a very long time, you know. But however, you are indeed going to have such a great time. I can see you going somewhere. I can see you, so it's either the place where you've never been before, or it's either the place where it's either the place where you've never been before, or it's either the place where you haven't been in absolute ages, something like that. I'm sorry, I know it's confusing a little bit again. And you are, my God, something magnificent is going to happen. Amazing. You're going to have a great time. This is the day which is going to rejuvenate you. There is something really beautiful going to happen. And I think that you're going to get so much attention from the certain people, and you're really going to enjoy yourself. And now you're going to realize what you were missing, and what you are missing maybe out in life. You know, maybe you were going out all this time, maybe you were doing things all this time, but maybe you were just going out and doing, see, can you hear it? It's like urgent. It's urgent. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe you were going out, you know, to the wrong places, or not the wrong places, but maybe there haven't been the right places for you, kind of in terms of energy. Maybe you were surrounded by the certain people and the certain spirits, and their energy was like kind of not really good to match your energy. You know, you need to understand we are growing and evolving and changing all the time, you know. So this is the balance that we need to pay attention to. But the bottom line is you're going to have a great time, amazing time, and this is just as important as meeting someone. It's just about you coming out of yourself quite a lot by lots of people, because lots of people are gonna notice you. And when I said like you're going to be noticed by the right people, and then, you know, this is going to elevate you, and you are going to have a great time. And this is like an incredible starting point for you here, okay? And even if it doesn't make sense now, it's going to make sense later. So now, my gorgeous Sagittarini, I'm just going to see what's going to be your tarotina cardina of the weekina. You know how crazy I am. So now, my gorgeous Sagittarini, let's see what's going to be your tarot card of the months. Sagittarini, Sagittarini, Sagittari, Sagittari, Sagitterini, 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 Sagittari, Sagittari, Sagitterini. pam 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 param pam 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 para pam para pam pa 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 para. Raise your vibration. Pam 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 param pam 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 para pam pa 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 para pam 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 pam. Pam param pam pam param para pam para pam pa 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 para. My gorgeous Sagittarius, sorry. Here, let's just see what your tarot card of the month is going to be. Oh my God, here we go, baby. One big progress. The whole brand new energy is about to enter your life. You need to understand this. This brand new energy, it's about to enter your life from the beginning of November. And the more we go into the month of November, the more this energy is going to be felt. I really strongly need you to understand that the good luck is going to be on your side. No matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel, no matter what you're dealing with, you need to understand my words that the good luck, number 8, it's gonna be with you throughout this month. So I really strongly need you to take the leap of faith when you need to take a leap of faith, you know, to take a risk when you need to take a risk. And most importantly, try to sort out certain problems that you have been carrying for a while. Remember, this good luck is gonna be on your side. Make the most of it. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarius, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful. You see, lots of people don't realize how powerful blue topaz actually is, especially when it comes to activating your third psychic eye. Yes, lots of people do not realize how significant and how powerful blue topaz actually is, because once we activate our third psychic eye, we start to understand things we never understood before. We kind of elevate ourselves both spiritually and mentally as well. This in itself, it's ever so important when it comes to understanding so much about ourselves in general, understanding so much about this life in general. You know, it really helps you to go through and to go forward in life with a completely kind of deeper, with a completely different understanding, much deeper, much more spiritual, much more serene when it comes to things that have been kind of bringing you down, when it comes to things that have been scaring you, when it comes to things that have been draining your energy in general. All this stops when you wear blue topaz. Why? Because you see things differently, and you know, because it activates your third psychic eye. You elevate yourself to the point where you see literally every single aspect in your life in a completely different light. So why is this so important? Well, it's important when it comes to you progressing in life and making the most out of life, but it's also ever so important when it comes to you protecting your precious energy. You know, it helps you to protect your precious energy as well, and this is why it's so significant. I mean, look at this. absolutely stunning, my gorgeous people. And this is a handmade sterling silver bracelet, okay, handmade sterling silver gate bracelet. It's 7.5 inches long and it's 10 millimeter wide, so that is quite wide. And of course this is like a really high quality blue topaz crystalline, and this is something that I would highly recommend you to wear, my gorgeous people. And blue topaz also allow you to channel your inner wisdom and find a perfect pathway to successful opportunities, you know. And to be quite honest with you, like anyone who wears this will embrace will embrace their authentic self and trust, you know, you will trust your own power, and you will most certainly, you know, do things in life that are gonna bring you success in general. You know, you tend to make the right decisions when you wear these powerful crystals. So whether these decisions are like when it comes to your life in general, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your success, when it comes to your career, when it comes to money, you know, it does help you quite a lot, you know, to make the right decision, because it grounds you. It grounds you in a really specific way. Can you imagine how powerful this crystal is when on one hand it activates your third psychic eye, therefore you elevate, you become so spiritual like never before. But then on another hand, it's also very powerful when it comes to grounding at the same time, when it comes to you recentering yourself at the same time. And this is why, because you don't worry about things that you shouldn't be worrying about. And very often as well, people don't realize how draining this is on our overall energy, you know, and we are not able to get in our life, you know, to the certain stage, you know, as quick as we actually could. So it really is ever so important when it comes to you realigning yourself like instantly as soon as you put this on, my gorgeous people. I really highly suggest you to get this beautiful blue topaz handmade bracelet for yourself, or you can buy it for somebody else. If you think that somebody else can benefit from it, you know, why wouldn't you buy it for them? It's absolutely beautiful. And the link to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, it's going to be in the description below, or it's going to be, or I'm also going to pin the actual link on top of the comment section as well. But it is a rather beautiful bracelet, and of course I only have few of these in stock now.